Welcome to the Angus Report, a news program for cattle producers.
The week's top headlines from American Angus Association headquarters include a continuing positive outlook in the markets for quality-focused cattle.
We discuss continued advancements in genetic evaluation in the Angus business.
We continue our look at a story of a steak and why consumers say that beef is king.
This is the Angus Report. Hello, I'm Bob Cervera.
And I'm Crystal Albers.
Our top news this week. Market analysts used to count on a 10-year cattle cycle, but that's changed. High-priced grains and drought are just a few of the contributing factors. But since May, market trends have accelerated rapidly as a result of improved moisture and profitability in the cattle business. Randy Block of CattleFax says that has created a cash-led bull market and suggests more positive days ahead for weather patterns and producers building quality-focused cattle herds.
Typically, when we go through a cyclical nature in a market, we'll have cow slaughter that will decline significantly and fed slaughter that will decline. We've seen all of those things happen as a result of the improved moisture and improved profitability. It's just been happen in such an abrupt fashion. So since the middle of the year, since May, these trends have just gone into overdrive, or they've accelerated rapidly, and that's what I'm talking about, a cash-led bull market. With the situation we have now, we basically have both ends of the spectrum in place. We've got profitability and green grass, the best grazing conditions in 20+ years. So that will allow us to expand the nation's cow herd to respond to the economic signal. I would look for corn prices to stay down closer to those costs of production for the next several years. If we're going to have the weather patterns that we're anticipating, we should be pretty comfortable we're going to grow an adequate corn crop over the next several years.
Genomic technologies are ever-evolving tools that, when incorporated into genomic-enhanced EPDs, allow cattlemen to make more accurate and rapid genetic progress within their herds. The American Angus Association continues to advance genetic evaluation tools through Angus Genetics Incorporated. Here, Dan Mosier, AGI President and Association Director of Performance Programs, says the future of genetic evaluation in the Angus breed is poised for growth.
There's a number of tools that are available to help producers document the superior genetics that they have in their Angus operations and potentially use those in capturing maximum value. Long term, we'd like to encourage producers to participate more fully in Maternal Plus and continue to record cow inventory data and heifer pregnancy data and that sort of thing so that we can build a stronger suite of fertility traits into our evaluation. I think that's going to be really useful for our commercial customers in terms of making their selection decisions. We're committed to advancing the science. We want to provide the most objective and most accurate and most consistent genetic evaluations that we can. We want to continue to move the science forward. Our goal is simply to describe the animals most accurately and most comprehensively as possible so that producers can find the right genetics for their particular production situation and marketing system.
With lower corn prices, more farmer feeders are choosing to feed calves out and finish cattle instead of selling as backgrounders. As a result, one cattle consultant in the Northern Plains says cattlemen are fine-tuning nutrition and genetics to reach optimal feed efficiency and profit.
With the cheaper price of corn, we are going to feed the calves this fall. We're going to feed them all the way out. Very important, I think, that our local farmer feeders learn and instead of selling them as background calves, feed them out and finish the cattle. You have to fine-tune the nutrition, the feed efficiency, feed conversion. The genetic programs have to be fine-tuned to get the maximum efficiencies in the cattle, the maximum daily gains, average daily gains, feed efficiency, feed conversion with your homegrown feedstuffs. Putting that homegrown feedstuffs in the right combinations in the TMR ration to get the maximum efficiency.
The American Angus Auxiliary is excited to start new traditions while hosting events at the upcoming Angus Means Business National Convention and Trade Show November 4th through the 6th in Kansas City, Missouri. The Auxiliary will host a number of special events, meetings, and receptions, bringing together Angus friends from throughout the country. An annual favorite, the Auxiliary will host a breakfast on Wednesday, November 5th, and the Miss American Angus contest also takes place during the convention.
We're excited to be in Kansas City for the new format for our annual meeting. On Wednesday, we have our annual breakfast that begins at 7:30 a.m. That's in the Expo Center, and we invite everyone to come to that because it's just a great time to celebrate the Auxiliary and the year's accomplishments. Miss American Angus will be crowned on Thursday, November 6th during the awards recognition breakfast at 8 o'clock. in the Expo Center as well. And we definitely want to invite you to come shop the Angus Gift Barn.
We go now to Jenna McCrell with a look at news you need to know this week in the Angus business.
Thanks, Crystal. The new entryway at the American Angus Association's headquarters in St. Joseph, Missouri represents the breed's history and the families and individuals who have dedicated their lives to caring for Angus cattle. The Angus Foundation thanks those who've supported the Building an Angus Legacy project during its initial phase, and now welcomes additional donors who seek to become a permanent part of Angus history. A limited amount of ground and wall pavers are now available for purchase, and you can reserve your personalized granite paver by ordering online at angusfoundation.org. Fifth-generation Angus breeder Will Pullman of Prairie Grove, Arkansas, was recently named part of an elite group of young people responsible for promoting beef to consumers nationwide. Pullman is a sophomore at the University of Arkansas, and he joins 4 other representatives from across the country as a member of the National Beef Ambassadors team. Congratulations to Will on this achievement. And if you subscribe to Sirius XM Radio, then plan to join us for Angus Talk this Saturday at 10 a.m. Central on Rural Radio Channel 80. The weekly radio show is hosted by Doug Medlock, the voice of I Am Angus, and features guests from across the cattle business. And that's what you need to know this week in the Angus business.
Thanks, Jenna. When the Angus Report returns, why consumers say beef is king.
And we have highlights from the popular Certified Angus Beef Annual Conference.
Visit Angus.org to continue watching this episode of the Angus Report.
The Angus Report is brought to you by Merck Animal Health. Why not prevent respiratory disease before it steals from your bottom line? Vista Once protects your calves with the most complete respiratory disease coverage available. And Vision Blackleg vaccines can add 14 pounds per calf at weaning. Contact your veterinarian or animal health supplier today.
Some call it a come-from-behind victory, an unlikely win, a reversal of fortune, snatching victory from the jaws of defeat. This is our moment, our victory dance, because we choose confidence. We choose Zuprevo for BRD treatment. Ask your veterinarian to prescribe Zuprevo. Zuprevo is a fast-acting, long-lasting BRD treatment that you can count on to get the job done. Choose confidence. Choose Zuprevo from Merck Animal Health.
College Football Hall of Fame coach R.C. Slocum for the 50-year fence.
When I want to get back to the basics, there's only one place I want to be, the ranch. It's where I'm at home. I take great pride in my land and do everything I can to protect it. That's why I fence my ranch with the 50-year fence by Stay Tight 50. It's the only fence I trust. It's guaranteed to last twice as long as other wires and is backed by a 50-year warranty. I'm Coach R.C. Slocum, and I recommend the 50-year fence.
Visit 50yearfence.com to learn more.
You pick your cattle and your partners with care. Count on those who share your values about hard work and a reputation that is earned. Choose the optimists, the exciting ideas, like GeneSeek Genomic Profiling. When you go with the GeneSeek GGP HD80K, you can invest time, money, and reputation in superior seed stock. You know their merit earlier in life, so you can raise and market calving ease, growth, and carcass bulls with greater confidence. And when your bulls perform as advertised, your customers can take your word to the bank. We know you are good at what you do. We help you stand out from the crowd. GeneSeek, a new brand of partner.
It's weaning time, your paycheck, the biggest day of the year. But are your calves ready? VitaFerm Sure Start pellets with the AmaFerm Advantage gives calves the boost they need to get through the first weeks of weaning. It accelerates appetites, ensures weight gain, and improves health. It's weaning time. Get them ready with VitaFerm Sure Start. Learn more at VitaFerm.com.
I hope when people look at 44 Farms, they think of quality. That's what we strive to achieve each and every day. Our team is one of our great assets. The love of the cattle and the land drives everyone. You can't wake up one day and decide, hey, we're going to be good today. You have to be good every day. I would like to invite you to our fall bull sale on October 25th at noon. Please mark your calendar and we'll see you at 44 Farms.